You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so we can...
This is high school basketball.
Here comes Potter. 3, 2. He's got to get it off. I don't know if he's got it off. He got it.
He'll end up right back into Dixon's hand. Dixon will find Martin on the three-point line, and Martin will hit it and tie the game. Adam Reek for the coach of Blue are trying to pump up his team as they trail by 11.
And with 3 minutes left here in the first, Snowflake's got a 1-point lead and the basketball. Crosby knocks down a 3.
High school basketball is presented by Sholo Ford on iTalk 1067 and online at iTalk1067.com. Produced by White Mountain Youth Productions in cooperation with iTalk 1067 FM. High school basketball is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware the White Mountains, Black Diamond Auto Glass, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, Octopus Car Wash, Native Grill and Wings, and Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. And now, Sholo Ford presents high school basketball.
Knocks down a 3. That was... We'll figure out who knocked that down. It was a Skeets, right? It was 4-0.
Curley.
Oh, that was Curley, and this was Ariana Pratt. And we get another bucket on the other end. Who made that one? I'll tell you what, maybe we should pull our heads out of our scorecard and try to figure out what is going on here. It is the championship round, girls championship, live from the Round Valley Dome. This is the Round Valley Round Ball Tournament. We welcome you aboard and remind you that tonight's contest is brought to you in part by Summit Regional Medical Center. Another 3-ball, and that's good as well. Holbrook knocks down another 3. That's Elena Smith with the straightaway 3. Oh, excuse me, it's Twyla Clark.
Well, Twyla, NBA 3, way outside the top of the key.
Donato drives the baseline, puts up a right-hander, and Dishi Kinlachini scores the bucket. 8-5 in favor of Holbrook, of Holbrook, I believe. Yes, Holbrook's up 8-5 with the basketball, and Donato and Holbrook, as you can tell right off the bat, two very offensive-minded teams. Kind of got shell-shocked a little bit there after going through that Sholo game, where Sholo only had 18 first-half points. Block shot, nice job.
Nice block that time by 45 for the Roadrunners. That's Rihanna.
Oh, Michelin. Oh, no, you're right. You're right.
I'm saying Wanika.
Rihanna Wanika, and we get a foul called on Holbrook's number 11, Twyla Clark. That's her first.
You know, surprisingly, we've not seen a lot of fast break points so far. Both teams getting after it, really setting up their offenses, defensively getting back, but a lot of perimeter shots going up.
And with the sun setting, our shot keeps getting a little bit darker here. We'll try to remedy that for you. As Donato gets an easy look down low, but a blown layup by Kinlachini. And the Roadrunners looking for a transition bucket. They launch it from 3. It's no good. Elena Smith misses. I'll make a correction. That was Elena Smith on the 3-ball earlier. Now that I'm paying closer attention to what's going on. 3-point look is off the front of the iron. No good for Kinlachini. And a travel called, and Holbrook's going to get the ball back here. Coach Greg Perkins has had a pretty good run. I don't think they've lost a game yet this season.
Well, he's been doing it a while and does a great job fundamentally working with his girls, running, setting up when they don't have the fast break, and play well defense, do an excellent job on defense.
Smith checks out. Dakota Dick checks into the lineup for the Roadrunners. Roadrunners in their road red. And blue numerals trimmed in white. The Donato Hornets dressed in their home whites with baby blue and maroon. Four and a half left to play first. It's an 8-5 ball game in favor of the Roadrunners. And a reminder that as that three-point look goes out of bounds to Ganado off the rebound, we'll remind you that tonight's contest is brought to you in part by Summit Regional Medical Center, with a fully staffed emergency department, advanced diagnostic department, and outstanding orthopedic departments and physical therapy teams. Summit Regional Medical Center has everything your athlete needs to get back into the game. As we get a jump ball called, and Holbrook's going to get the ball back here. Also brought to you by the Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, 24/7 locksmith. Need a key made for your home or locked out of your car? Their mobile unit will come to you. Call them today with 3 locations in Pine Top, Sholo, and Heber Overgard. That's the Ace Hardware of the White Mountains. Holbrook basketball. Chapel holds up top, passes over here to the left side to Clark. Or if you're watching on the YouTube stream, it'll be the right side, as we are opposite of our camera here this evening. Dick drives towards the right. Throws up top. It's almost picked up, but Clark gets it, finds an opening, drives down inside, but makes an errant pass and a foul. Is it we get a foul or a travel?
It's a travel. It's going to be Ganado's ball. Nice job defensively by Camille Uintili. Did a nice job stepping in and really tying it up and pulling the ball free inside the paint. Holbrook trying to get inside.
Must just be my screen is just struggling because I got sunlight coming down on yeah. Can you stand there for the rest of the night? No, you got to stand up and shield it. Here, you just stand right here. You stand, there you go, stand all night long. There you go. No, a little more to the right.
Pratt defensively for the Holbrook Roadrunners doing a nice job coming on the backside, getting the ball knocked out of bounds. Ganado bringing it in.
3.5 left to play first. It's an 8-5 ball game in favor of the Roadrunners. Holbrook. The Hornets of Ganado High School and the Roadrunners making it to this championship game. Final game of the tournament for the girls bracket. Comes down to this. 3-point bucket, good. How about that?
Nice shot again, as you mentioned it, by Uintili. Just steps up and looks like she's done that a few times.
And Ganado misses inside, or the Roadrunners miss inside. And we get a foul called on Mariah Cook. That's her first.
Well, Chapel inside the paint for the Roadrunners, Lady Roadrunners, does a nice job really drawing the foul.
Chapel, just a freshman. She played junior high basketball last year, and she comes into this contest tonight and looks every bit as secure as a senior would. Down low, playing very tough, and an offensive foul is called. Stepping in to take the charge was the Roadrunners' Dakota Dick, and the foul is called on the Hornets.
Jalen Curley that time on the drive. And we've seen her defensively. You can pick it up early. She's a very physical player doing a nice job defensively. And that offensive, just a little aggressive that time, called for the charge.
And a pass that goes a little high that time for Pratt. Picked off by the Hornets, and they bring it up. Holbrook in man-to-man pressure, picking up their players at half court here. Ganado takes an errant shot there and gets their own rebound. Drive inside the lane, put up the right-hander. No good for McIntosh. Roadrunners with the basketball, try inside for Chapel, pump fake, puts it up, but a call on a travel.
Yeah, maybe looking like a little freshman that time. Got excited, nice little move inside the paint. Just took an extra little hop, jump, trying to get up. And
well, excellent defense by the Hornets, forcing that turnover, as Chapel had a defender in her face trying to get up for that shot. Hornets working it on the right side, now move it inside the lane, put up the left-hander, no good. Roadrunners working the perimeter here. Bounce pass to Chappell down on the baseline. She throws it back up top for Key. Now Dick brings it over, passes into Chappell. Chappell off the window, missed it. And the rebound to the Hornets.
Nice little feed to Chappell that time. Turns with her left side off the glass just a little bit too much. Nice job though. As you mentioned, only a freshman. Really powerful move, a strong move inside.
Coach Perkins talked about, on Friday, talked about Chappell's transition to the high school game. He kind of had his eye on her in junior high, knew what kind of skill set she brought, and knew she was going to be pretty close to being able to play as a freshman. But I think she's exceeding expectations, as she's not only a freshman playing on the varsity, but also a freshman starter.
Well, she's going to get a little bit of a chance to sit down now as number 20 comes in for the Roadrunners.
That's Dishi Kinlachini, and it's a 8-8 ball game. Up and down with the right hand is Dick, and she gives it off left side for Kinlachini. Kinlachini bounce pass and down the left side of the lane, put it up and in.
I tell you, great give and go that time, and on the pick and roll that time by 45 is the shooter. Does an outstanding job. That's Gary for the Hornets. Oh, for the Roadrunners. There we go. Red is Roadrunners.
Hornets basketball. And they work it up top. Give it left side here. Curley trying down the left side of the lane. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound to the Hornets. They get their own rebound. Pull-up jumper from 8, no good. Rebound comes down to Wanika. And the Roadrunners will bring it up the floor. Dishi Kinlachini brings it up, and a three-point bucket look, or a three-point look at the buzzer's no good. The Holbrook Roadrunners take a 2-point lead with them to the second quarter. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
You've been there waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain sports.
Welcome back to the Dome.
It's easy to see why the Ford F-150 is the
10-8. Holbrook Roadrunners up. Holbrook comes in, starts the second quarter with the ball. Out on top. Little collision, going to run right, gets to the right wing, looking back. It's 45 on the drive. She's going to get fouled for the Roadrunners. That's Wanika. On the foul, it's Amber James for the Lady Hornets. First of two by Wanika. Catches the front of the rim, rolls around and bounces out. Substitutions going on.
So the foul from three-point range?
Two. She's shooting two on the drive.
Gotcha. Who was the foul on?
It's on number 20.
James.
Amber James. Second shot, nothing but net.
That's two fouls on James. 1 of 2 at the line for Wanika.
That's going to be a time on the inbound, so it's going to go back to the Roadrunners. Lady Roadrunners that time coming in full court press and did the trick.
We'll have to try to get the outcome of the first time these two teams met in the tournament. I've got that somewhere, but Try to figure that out.
Ganado, the Lady Hornets, doing a nice job defensively, but Holbrook just staying with their offense, resetting. Ball out on top now, driving right, sets up on the right wing. Shot by Wakini is good. 2 points. And the Hornets are back down on the left side. On the wing, come across the elbow. Big three shot's going to bounce it out, and the Holbrook Roadrunners come back with it. That shot by Cook. Holbrook down on the right wing. Kick it back out on top, back down to the right. Looking inside. Good solid defense by the Hornets. Kick it over to the other side. Looking inside. Back out to the top. Both teams doing a nice job defensively. Holbrook Roadrunners, again, a lot of patience, setting it back up outside. Looking inside. Just working the perimeter. Setting up outside, it's 45. Coleman. She's got on the ball right now with James. James spins, gets it back over to the other side. Picking it up is Eskeet. On the drive, inside down the right side, it's up and good. And that's the freshman we talked about, Mariah Cook.
Madison Chapel, actually.
I'm sorry, Madison Chapel.
So Chapel makes it a 15-8 ball game in favor of Holbrook. Ganado has a baseline jumper on the baseline right that's good for Mariah Cook, and Cook knocks it down, but they wave it off. We get a push called on number 45, Michelle Coleman, and that will negate the basket. No, they count the basket, looks like. So Cook's going to get the bucket. And we okay.
Again, for
well, if we sound discombobulated because we're having some technical issues.
Chapel that time, again, the freshman for the Roadrunners with the shot, misses. Holbrook gets the ball, though, keeps the ball. They bring on the inbounds, get it to Pratt. Pratt with the quick shot. Looks like the foul was before the shot. Again, setting up the Lady Roadrunners underneath their own basket on the inbound.
We picked this championship game in Bill London to have all of the problems with our technical issues.
Hornets come away with it on the inbound, and full and good pressure by the Roadrunners. Big throw down to the right.
Oh, nice follow that time by Coleman as she stays with it. And Coleman cuts the Holbrook Roadrunner lead to 3. Bounce pass to the high post. And dribbles across the free throw, drives down inside, has it poked away. Ganado picks it up, and Cook takes it inside, missed the shot. And the rebound comes down to Wanika. Wanika is double teamed, and a foul is going to be called in the backcourt.
Yeah, that foul looks like it's going to be against Madison Chapel.
Oh, they're going to call it on Jalen Curley, the Ganado Hornets.
Yeah, Jalen Curley.
That's Curley's second personal. One of these days we'll get
it
this
can't be this
lineup
hard.
Figured out.
I can tell you it's 15-12. Lady Roadrunners on top, and they have the ball down inside.
Bounce pass inside, and a nice scoop shot by Ayana Gary.
Gary, just a power move inside, does a nice job, and a great job feeding her, actually.
Gary puts the Roadrunners back out on top by 5. Just under 4 to play here in the second quarter. Three-point look off the front of the iron, no good.
A lot of pressure on their shooter, Jacelyn Curley, really trying to keep her out of it. And full court pressure on Curley, and that time you saw it. They can't get the ball to her, the shot goes up.
Gary kicks out to Pratt. Pratt misses wildly. And then on the rebound, we get a foul called on the Holbrook Roadrunners. Madison, they call, no, who'd they call? Pacheco, Tyler Pacheco whistled for the personal. That's her first. And the Hornets with the basketball after the foul. Work it out on the perimeter. Try the left side, now to the line. Kick it right side on the wing. Three-point shot, no good. And a whistle and a foul underneath. Count the basket. As they whistle Gary on the personal, that's her first.
Mariah Cook.
Mariah Cook with a chance at a three-point play here. And she gets it. Ganado cuts the lead to 2, 17-15. Holbrook with the lead in the basketball. Just over 3 minutes to play before halftime. Gary drives to the lane, kicks over to Kinlachini. Her three-pointer off the heel, no good. Ganado races up the far side, or the near side if you're watching on the YouTube channel, or italk1067.com live stream. Pass comes in low, and this time it's going to be picked off by Ariana Pratt. Lady Roadrunners working the right side this time. Bounce down low, and shot's no good. Nice rebound by Ganado's Michelini Coleman. And the Hornets almost lose it out of bounds, but save it. Deep three, straightaway three off the heel, no good. And the Roadrunners with the long rebound. Tracking it down was Dakota Dick. She brings it up for the red and blue and sets the offense. Pass towards Kinlachini is going to be picked off by Curley. Curley takes it down the left side of the lane. Passes to a cutter and is called for a travel. You had Lewis cutting down the left off the left angle. Pass to her, but it gets knocked away. And in the process is whistled for the travel and the turnover. Gary checking out of the lineup. Into the Holbrook Lady Roadrunner lineup comes Alicia Key for the first time tonight, I believe. Roadrunners hanging on to a 2-point lead, 17-15 with just under 2 to play before halftime. Loose ball, Chappell picks it up, gives to Smith. Smith for three. She got
Big
it.
three by Chappell that time, all the way outside on that right wing. Smith.
And the Roadrunners lead by 5. Ganado in low, nice shot off the window and in for Jalen Curley. She has 5 in the contest and cuts the lead back to 3. Pass in low to Chappell. A fight for it on the ground, and the Hornets are going to win it. Ewan Tilley brings it up. And a running right-hander, and player to the floor. That one missed as a Skeets with the try. Roadrunners get the rebound. Smith for 3, no good. Roadrunner rebound to Clark. And Clark throws it away, saved by Smith. Twyla Clark just about lost the possession. Give to Dick. She goes crossover dribble to the right side, hands it off to Smith. Back to Dick towards the corner. She brings it all the way back to the left side and throws to Chappell, who drives the left side of the lane, puts up the left-hander, and it's going to be whistled. No, she's going to be able to pick up a foul here as Jayla McIntosh will be whistled for her first personal. And Madison Chappell goes to the free throw line.
Nice little move to the left, using her left hand that time. Shields with her body.
And she is a left-hander, so she is pretty comfortable down that left lane and causes problems for defenders who are thinking that they're going to be defending somebody that's playing right-handed. She does not play right-handed. This one, popcorn in and out, no good. Ganado with the rebound. Nice board that time for Michelini Coleman. That rebound in the running for our Deemers Glass. Glass man of the game. Call 188 Glass Man when you're in the market for quality glass at affordable prices. That's 1-888 Glass Man. Ganado throws the ball away. Roadrunners are going to get another possession here, up 21-17 with 17 seconds left before halftime. Our Sunrise Park Resort halftime show is coming up. Stay tuned for that. Dribbling in traffic is Clark. Ganado coming out high to try to contest. Dick drives inside, has an open lane, and scores it up and in. Dakota Dick at the buzzer gives the Lady Roadrunners a 6-point lead, up 23-17. As we mentioned, our Sunrise Park Resort halftime show is coming up next. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Sholo and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
It's easy to see why the Ford F-150 is the #1 selling truck in America. For more than 40 years, no other truck has even come close. And Sholo Ford is hands down the best place to buy your next vehicle. Just take a look at Guy Hatch's promise. He won't be beat on any deal on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. And on top of that, you'll get a lifetime engine warranty. Go to SholoFord.com or visit them on the east end of the Deuce. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
When you think glass, think Deemers Glass in Lakeside. Deemers Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemers Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Here comes your audio.
Get your wood pellets this winter from
Welcome back to the Dome in Round Valley. It's the Round Valley Round Ball Tournament championship game here tonight against the Ganado Hornets and the Lady Roadrunners. And at intermission, the Roadrunners have the lead 23-17. Let's take a look at some first half scoring for you. For the Ganado Hornets, Camille Ewan Tilley has 3, 5 for Curley, 2 for McIntosh, and 5 for Mariah Cook, 2 for Michelini Coleman. And for the Holbrook Lady Roadrunners, 2 tonight for Dick, 3 for Chapel, 3 for Pratt, 5 for Wanika, 2 for Gary, and leading all scorers here at the break, it's Elena Smith with 2 3-pointers and a field goal. She has 8 in the contest. And once again, the Roadrunners lead it 23-17 over the Ganado Hornets here as we talk now a little bit about our Sunrise Park Resort halftime show. And Sunrise has, you can actually ski at Sunrise. It doesn't feel like it because we haven't had a lot of moisture, but with the snowmaking capabilities up there at Sunrise, Bill, it's a great chance to go skiing and snowboarding.
Actually, it has. A couple storms that have come through have been great storms. The first one, a wet one, which put down a nice little cover to it, and then that last storm we had, which now it's been over a week, I think, did a nice job just with the topping. And then, as you mentioned, snowmaking going on nightly or throughout around the clock. When right now, I think it's made a huge difference. But as you mentioned, a lot of opportunity up there, skiing, snowboarding. All services are available. We're on one mountain only, but also zip lining. So if you haven't had a chance, if you want to try the zip line, 10 to 2 on weekends, Saturday, Sundays, you can zip line as well. Put on your winter gear and then take a zip.
That's a cool experience, no pun intended.
You know what? It was, but today was an absolutely gorgeous day. You know, weather like this, it's a great time.
And you can still get discounted season passes.
Yeah, you're skiing all day at half ticket price, at half day pricing. So it's a great value, great opportunity. Plus, you can pick up passes, college passes for you students out there, $99 for it means you can't ski during the holidays. If you want the unrestricted, $199. Gift cards also available online, or you can call up and get it over the phone.
That'll wrap up our Sunrise Park Resort halftime show. We'll be back with the second half when we return. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
This has been Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7, KNKI Pine Top, and iTalk1067.com. High school basketball is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Black Diamond Auto Glass, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, Octopus Car Wash, Native Grill and Wings, and Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. This broadcast has been a copyrighted production of iTalk 106.7 and Country Mountain Airwaves, a Kopnicki communication station. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or use of this broadcast without expressed written consent of iTalk 106.7 or Country Mountain Airwaves is strictly prohibited. For more information on this game and other games around the region, go to iTalk1067.com.
You've been there waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain sports.
Welcome back to the Round Valley Dome and our Round Valley Round Ball Classic here. It's the Ganado Hornets and the Holbrook Lady Roadrunners, and we conclude our Sunrise Park Resort halftime show with second half adjustments. And Bill, there's no one that is better at making second half adjustments than you.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you've watched the first half online, you've seen just great offensive and defensive plays. I think in your scoring recap, you see a lot of players involved. It's not, defensively, I think the Holbrook Roadrunners have done a great job shutting down Curley. I think she scored 5, you mentioned, in the first half, but really playing her hard on defense, trying to keep her out of their offense. But I think it's really going to be, you saw Ganado make a push towards the end. I think they closed the gap, and then Holbrook does a nice job coming back again, making a few shots at the end to extend their lead out to 5 or whatever it is. But I think it's going to be solid defensive play. We'll see if any fouls. Nobody's in foul trouble now, and it's really about just being patient, trying to keep setting up your offense. And both teams doing a great job, well coached. We'll see what these coaches do.
We want to thank our crew tonight, made up of Sholo and Snowflake students. Kids all part of the White Mountain Youth Production team. The Hornets are going to have the basketball here to start the second half. Our producers, Stephanie Fergozo, Daniel Perkins, and our executive producer, Jerry Butler. Our technical director is Isaiah Miller. Camera crew is Jace Nicholas, Zoe Paxson, Miss Jeffries, and Jimmy Maxwell, Sarah Sky, I believe, Leilani Pete, Janessa Moore, and we also thank Ron Everingham and Jared Bradford, along with Nick Hall, all helping us out with the production tonight. And back in the studio, it is Ashley Harley, our in-studio producer.
And you can see that one score now, first possession by the Lady Hornets. Curley fires it up from top of the key. Zone pressure all the way to half court by the Roadrunners, just changing up their defense. And again, Curley manages to get over the top of the key and fires it with just a little bit of an opening.
Elena Smith, now they give it up top to the Roadrunners. Roadrunners try give to Chappell. She drives the baseline, puts up the 5-footer. And will earn a trip to the free throw line as she missed on the shot. Fouls committed by the Hornets, number 45. Shalini Coleman, that's her second. And we talked about Chappell in the first half, just a freshman. It's hard to imagine the kid who was playing junior high basketball last year is able to come in and contribute so well to a team as Madison Chappell. She hits the first free throw.
Well, I think you can also see why Coach Perkins and the Lady Roadrunners are competitive year in, year out. Very aware of what's coming in through the ranks as far as through the junior high. And you can bet these girls are working probably all year long on their game, and it looks like it the way they play. Solid defense. And again, a lot of coaching going on for both coaches right now throughout this first half and in the beginning of the second.
Three-point look, popcorn's in and out, but there's the follow for Coleman. Coleman gets the easy 2 down low on the rebound and the putback. Smith drives right side, puts it off the window and in.
Impressive shot by Smith that time. Nice little pump fake drives, and then pulls up and lays it up with her right hand. A great little shot.
27-22, Holbrook with the lead.
40 coming back. Pratt for the Roadrunners does a nice job on the fast break, knocking the ball out of bounds. Ganado's going to bring it in under their own goal.
And Skeets will check out. They bring in McIntosh. McIntosh with it up the top of the key between the circles, hands it off to Curley. And bounce pass to Skeets. It's going to be picked off by Pratt. Smith for 3 off the heel, no good. Ganado with the rebound. They race it into the front court. Wide open underneath. Left-hand layup. Score it up and in. Coleman gets the easy bucket. She has 6 in the contest and cuts the lead to 3. 27-24. Holbrook with under 6 to play in the third. Bounce pass down on the baseline. Now back up top they go to Kinlachini. Over to Pratt. Pratt between the circles. Holds, now dribbles right side, down the right side of the lane, and looked like she may be carried, but no call by the official. Out to Smith. Back to Pratt, now up top.
You can hear the fans very engaged in this, voicing their
opinion. They want their opinion made known that they thought that was a carry. And to the credit of the fans, it looked like it was a carry, although she kept her hand on top of the ball. And I think that's what the official saw and called.
I think it's a foul on Clark against Curley that time. Curley on the defensive rebound, and Clark.
That's 2 on Twyla Clark. Ganado basketball, full court pressure here by the Roadrunners. Hornets get it across. Break the press with the dribble. Ewan Tilley brings it in now, dribbles down inside, puts it off the left side, missed the shot, but a whistle and a foul.
Curley looked like she was on the edge of being out of control that time. Does an outstanding job just getting the shot away, going to the line. You know, defensively, Holbrook was right in the paint, but Curley looked like off balance. Still manages to drive, does a nice job handling the ball and gets it up.
Gary picks up her second at the line, shooting for Ganado. It's actually, as you mentioned, Curley hits the heel, no good. Hornets with 6 third quarter points so far. Down by 3. 27-24. Roadrunners with the lead, hanging on to that lead here. As she hits 1 of 2 and cuts the lead to 2. 27-25. Holbrook with under 5 to play third quarter. Left side dribbled, Pacheco bounces to Gary. Gary at the high post, spins, goes down the lane, puts up the right-hander on the left side and missed it. Ganado comes out of there with the rebound and races it across the time strike. Give to Cook, now to Ewan Tilley, and she drives inside, bounces off the right side to McIntosh. McIntosh in trouble, picks up the dribble, now gets it up top to Curley. Curley drives to the wing, kicks to the corner, and a three-point bucket good for Jayla McIntosh.
Nice job by Curley, again driving, dishes out to the baseline, and McIntosh with that big 3 for the Hornets.
Timeout on the floor as the Hornets take the lead for the first time here this evening. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
Welcome back after the timeout. Holbrook with the ball, and Gary takes 2 tries, 3 tries, 4 tries, and finally gets the foul called. As she had multiple looks this time, and the foul's going to be called against Coleman. That's 3 on her. And we'll see if she stays in with 3 fouls.
And you know, really, Gary, you got to credit her again. That was just dogged determination that time. Gets a shot, gets a rebound, puts it back up, misses, gets it back up, finally gets the foul, goes to the line.
And Gary in the running for our 1-888 Glass Man of the Game, brought to you by Deemer's Glass. As the first shot by Gary is no good. Deemer's Glass, hands down, best place to get quality glass at affordable prices. Deemer's Glass, call 1-888 Glass Man. Gary missed them both. She checks out, as does Chappell. And the Roadrunners go with a smaller lineup here. Fighting from behind for the first time. The Hornets want a timeout. We take it with them. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
We welcome you back to the Dome in Round Valley, where the Ganado Hornets have a 1-point lead over the Holbrook Lady Roadrunners, 28-27, with 3 minutes and 45 seconds left to play here in the third. Ganado with the basketball after the timeout. Reminder that tonight's contest is brought to you in part by Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce. Best place to purchase your next vehicle, Sholo Ford. This shot by Ganado. Roadrunners get the rebound and try to transition. They go down low and get an easy bucket. Wide open underneath. It's Twyla Clark for the two.
Well, Twyla Clark dragging inside the paint that time as she's coming down. They do a nice job feeding her inside, and wide open. Nobody around her, just puts up the easy bucket.
And there's some blood coming from one of the players. 12 was in the vicinity. That's Dakota Dick, but I don't think it's on her. They're wiping up blood on the floor. And you can see one of the staff here at Round Valley coming out and cleaning that up. 1 point lead for Ganado. They've got the basketball. 3:16 remains in the third. And they pass the ball in low for Coleman, and we get a rumor that it may be on 24's knee. We'll check that here in just a second.
Yeah, it's Mariah Cook. Looks like she got this. Got an abrasion on her knee.
Bounce pass to the corner. Her 18-footer's no good. And the Roadrunners with the basketball. The Ganado Hornets going a little cold here in this third quarter as the Roadrunners are starting to heat up. A drive to the basket by Dick. She puts it up and in.
Well, Dick does a nice job again with a little pump fake. Makes the defense freeze a little bit, and then with a quick drive and up off the glass. Nice job.
Roadrunners lead by 3, 31-28. 2.5 left in the third, and the Ganado Hornets miss from three-point range, but a great rebound underneath, and Michelini Coleman puts it up and in.
Really got to recognize McIntosh that time. She does a nice job defensively knocking the ball to Coleman.
And Coleman in the running for our 1-888 Glass Man of the Game, brought to you by Deemer's Glass. As the Roadrunners miss, Ganado Hornets take it to the other end, and Camille Uintilli has the bucket for Ganado and cuts the lead to 1.
Uintilli, nice little bit of ball handling at that time with the crossover, puts it up with her left hand on the drive.
Another good look down low, but they'll take it out. Try an 8-footer, and it's good on the free throw line left side. That's
Jack.
So Shauna Jack with the bucket as the Roadrunners and the Hornets are trading punches here. Holbrook up by 1, 33-32 with that shot, and we get and now the official has found the blood that our camera crew already spotted. Isaiah Miller, our graphics operator on this one, had already spotted the blood there on on McIntosh, Mariah Cook, I should say. That's easy for me to say. Mariah Cook's going to come out of the contest and get some attention there. Hornets with the basketball. James up top, holds over her head. Now looking left side, McIntosh hands it off to Curley. Curley to the line, to the lane, right hand runner, no good. Left side rebound, easy bucket for Coleman, and she blows it. And the Lady Hornets somehow get their own rebound again. Give to Coleman, she puts it off the window and in, and the foul. Michelini Coleman we mentioned in the running for the 1-888 Glassman of the game. She keeps playing like this. She may be in the running for our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store Player of the Game.
I agree with you, but I'll tell you, McIntosh, you really have to credit on the drive. She gets it around and feeds her back for the shot, and great job by McIntosh. Solid team play for the Lady Hornets.
Foul was called on Pacheco, her second. Missed the free throw, did Coleman, but the Hornets get the rebound. Coleman with another shot, missed it. And Coleman in this quarter has 8, all under the basket. To add to her 2, she's now in double figures with 10 for the Hornets. Hornets lead by 1, 34-33. They've got the basketball, and a ball caroms out of bounds. Last touch by the Roadrunners. Checking into the Roadrunner lineup is Pratt.
It was Dick for the Roadrunners. Knocks the ball out of bounds, reaches around, and gets it from the backside on the drive.
Out comes Pacheco, and Chappell checks back into the lineup for Jack. Donato takes the inbounds play, tries a 3, no good. Chappell with the rebound. Does a great job of boxing out that time to get that rebound. 24 seconds left here in the third, and a 3-point bank shot is good for Alina Smith.
Alina Smith that time, top of the key. NBA three almost, just pulls up with the quick release off the glass. I think you got to call that normally.
Roadrunners back on top by 2. They get the rebound and race it down with 8/10 of a second and count it. Driving with the right-hand layup, Dakota Dick scores it, and the Roadrunners jump out to a 4-point lead after trailing by as much as 2, and they will go to the 4th and final with 4 points ahead of Ganado. We'll step away. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Well, we knew it was going to be a good game tonight. And these two girls basketball teams have gone through the tournament, made their way to this championship game, and it's culminated into a final that's going to be one to remember for a long time, as the Lady Roadrunners have a 4-point lead coming from behind in the third quarter to regain the lead, up 4, 38-34.
You saw 2 quick scores, and then here starting the fourth quarter, Lady Roadrunners start off with the possession as well.
Yeah, 4-point lead and the basketball, and the Roadrunners running a weave offense here to try to burn some clock and open up the middle. As Ganado trying to figure out what to do here. Chappell drives right side, puts up the left-hand layup on the right side, and scores it. Madison Chappell. Tough play and a great-looking bucket there.
It is. You know, we've seen her go left so many times. Nice to see her be able to dribble right, although she uses her left hand a little bit on that shot.
And a straightaway 3 for Ganado is no good. Chappell with the rebound for the Lady Roadrunners. Chappell, another one that we will talk about for our 1-888 Glassman of the game. Don't forget also our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game coming up this quarter. We'll talk about that as well. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile. Beeler Orthodontics. Smith works the right side, lobs into Chappell, and Chappell has it taken away. It was a little too strong for Chappell. And coming up with it was Coleman. Drive right side, score it up and in. Hornets get the easy bucket as Dishy Kinlachini gets her first bucket of the night. And correction, that is James who gets the bucket. Coleman battles for the rebound, and a travel's called on her. Amber James on the bucket for Ganado.
Looked like Coleman just ran out of gas that time, fighting for it, managed to get the ball, but couldn't get rid of it.
Holbrook having trouble in the backcourt, and we get a timeout called by Greg Perkins to try to preserve the possession. We'll take a timeout with him. It is Holbrook up 40-36. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
Welcome back to the Round Valley Roundball Tournament. Holbrook Lady Roadrunners and the Hornets doing battle here tonight. And the Hornets getting a turnover after the timeout here. And off the heel, no good. Rebound to the Roadrunners. Holbrook by 4. Under 5.5 to play in the contest. Juanica. Left-hand dribble for the Lady Roadrunners. Picks up her dribble. Now she's in trouble. Roadrunners come back to help her out. That's Pratt that gets it towards the backcourt. Back to Juanica. Her pass to Chappell almost goes into the backcourt. She tracks it down. Nishikin Lachini up top again now for Juanica. Juanica up and down with the right hand. Go ahead, Bill.
Lady Roadrunners doing a nice job, though, showing a lot of patience, not trying to force it, really just taking, as you had mentioned, eating up some clock.
And Chappell gets tangled into the feet of Amber James, and James is whistled for the personal. That is 4 on her. And with 4 minutes and 41 seconds left, they're going to leave her in. 4 personals on Amber James. Pass down low, and on the floor we get a whistle and a foul called against Ganado's number 14, Jaylee McIntosh. That's 2 on her.
I think it's Ariana Pratt for the Roadrunners fouled. Does a nice job just backing in and gets the call.
And the shot is no good. The Roadrunner, or the Hornets control. Mitchell with the rebound, and they bring it up court quickly and get a nice look inside on the second effort. Scoring up and in for James. James now with 4 in the quarter, has 6 in the contest. And it's Holbrook by 4 again, 40-36. These two teams were trading baskets late in that third quarter, and Holbrook went on a 4-point run to close out the corner and led 4 going into this quarter. Now Ganado's going to have to figure out how to climb back into it here.
Only a 2-point differential, though. The Hornets have done a great job as far as just working their way back into this thing, closing the gap.
Oh, excuse me. They changed the board late. It is just a 2-point difference. So we'll update our score here in just a second. 40-38. Ganado down by 2. And the foul committed by Ariana Pratt, her first.
Pratt really trying to just push a little bit on the inlet on the pass, so she was trying to take it to the backside, but official standing right there makes the call.
Lewis brings it up for Ganado. Into the front court, now pitches it back. Out on the wing, Curley drives to the right side. Passes back to Curley. Between the circles, up and down with the left hand, moves it left side, now passes off right to McIntosh. Tries a 3, got it.
What a shot by
Jaylee
McIntosh as she just sets up and strokes it, and the Lady Hornets take the lead.
And we get a timeout called by the Hornets. They're up 1, and the coach wants to talk things over with them as we have just 3 minutes and 21 seconds remaining here in this championship game. We say thank you to a handful of sponsors tonight. One of those, of course, is Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile. Beeler Orthodontics, and that is our straight line play of the game. Beeler Orthodontics knocking down the 3 that time was McIntosh.
And Jayla does a nice job again on the turn. She just gets it, collects herself, and strokes it. And from the top of the key, nice shot under pressure.
Congratulations, our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game. Live to smile, love your smile. Beeler Orthodontics. After the timeout, Holbrook with the basketball, and a 5-second violation is going to be called here. As it looks like Juanica thought that her man was not close enough to draw the 5-second count.
And I think traditionally she's playing underneath or inside, maybe not the top of the key. That time she's hanging out on top.
Under 3 to play now in the contest. Ganado with the 1-point lead, and they're going to hang on to the basketball here and burn clock. Raylan Curley with it for Ganado. And now a deep 3 off the heel, no good for Uintili. And Roadrunners clear the glass with a big rebound there. Dishy. Kim Lucchini brings it up for the Roadrunners. Into the corner. Bringing it back out is Pratt, handing it off at the top of the key to Clark. Clark works on the angle left and then passes down low. Or excuse me, into the corner, I should say. And then a drive down the baseline by Chappell, and a block is called as Chappell got her man to move with her and draws the contact. We'll earn a trip to the free throw line here. The foul is going to be committed by Amber James, and that is 5 on her. She will come out of the contest.
And we talked about it. We'll see how these fouls affect these teams so evenly matched. They do have deep benches, though. We see a lot of girls making plays.
Juanica checks out. Into the lineup comes Dakota Dick for the Lady Roadrunners. Bounce pass in. And
nice block by Coleman that time.
Dakota
for
Dick
the Hornets
was the one trying for the shot, missed it in amongst the trees. Approaching the 2-minute mark of the 4th quarter here. Ganado up by 1. They lose the handle on it as Chappell steals it, takes it coast to coast, and lays it in with the left hand.
Great anticipation by Chappell that time. As on the pass, she jumps in front, drives it down the left side, finishes with a nice little left-hand layup.
Maybe that should have been our Beeler Orthodontic straight line play.
I'll tell you what, if we can black tap no races, change it, let's do it.
And a 1-point lead now for Holbrook with 1:39 left. Ganado working their offense. They struggled to burn clock, so now they're going to get back into their offense down by 1. Top of the key, give to Uintili. She drives to the elbow, backs back up top, wraps it around on the right side. 18-footers no good. Rebound Chappell. And Chappell is going to be our Deemer's Glass Man of the game, brought to you by Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Best place to get glass at affordable prices is Deemer's Glass. Call 1-888-GLASSMAN. Madison Chappell, our Deemer's Glass Man of the game, with that rebound right there, and that was a big one. Roadrunners trying to burn out the rest of this clock, up by 1. 48 seconds left. Hornets coming out with man-to-man pressure on them, and they tie it up. They got a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Ganado. Heads up play that time for Uintili, and she forces the turnover. So Ganado with the basketball and 41 seconds left.
Absolutely, coming down to the wire again. One point difference between these two teams. We'll see if the Hornets can answer the call.
Curley into the lane, left-hand leader, she got it.
Great spin move by Curley that time. Fires off the left-handed layup off the spin inside the paint. Really does it on her own.
And on the other end, Dakota Dick answers with a bucket of her own. And we get a timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here with 19 seconds left, and the Holbrook Lady Roadrunners get the 1-point lead back.
Well, Dakota Dick, outstanding job on that little running right-hander, answering the call, as you mentioned it. Outstanding shot, not an easy shot for anybody. Dick comes up with a big score, and again, as you mentioned it, Holbrook Lady Roadrunners come back with the lead.
Great look at the Lady Roadrunners there with head coach Greg Perkins talking things over to them. They got to take care of the ball for 19 seconds. So Ganado Hornets, another shot of them. Our crew from Sholo and Snowflake High School has been outstanding here today, bringing you the sights and sounds of this contest. And once again, you can watch the contest online, live streaming video available at italk1067.com. That's italk1067.com. And if you are interested in watching it on TV next week, it'll be available on Monday and Friday at 7 o'clock and Saturdays at 1:30 p.m. on cable channel 56. Ganado with the basketball, and after the timeout, they get it across the time stripe and call timeout again. This time a full timeout will take it with them. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 and worldwide on italk1067.com.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Sholo and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
Welcome back to the Dome in Round Valley. It's the Round Ball Classic. Here from the Dome on the campus of Round Valley High School. Chris Matthews, longtime basketball coach for their girls program and more recently for their boys program. A outstanding coach, now athletic director, putting on this tournament here and doing an outstanding job, and we appreciate him and his hospitality. And to his entire crew, we say thank you for a great job and a well-done job, deservedly, here in this tournament. After the timeout, Ganado down by one with the basketball. 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, and a shot just under the arc, no good. Rebound Holbrook. They just got to hang on to it, 2 seconds, and a timeout is called. No, Ganado cannot call a timeout here, and the official errantly gave it to him with 0.5 seconds left. And now Coach Perkins will call a timeout. Oh, we got fireworks all over the place.
A wide open shot that time. Obviously steps inside the key, but or inside the three-point line, just inside. But couldn't come up with the big basket. Holbrook Roadrunners defensively do a nice job. They'll get the rebound. And again, you got to credit number 45 for the Roadrunners on that rebound. That is Rayana Wanika.
Well, big time rebound there, and we now go to our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game, brought to you by the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store. Don't forget, best selection of hiking, hunting, camping, and fishing gear. You'll find it out at the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store. Highway 260 south of Pine Top, right-hand side of the road just before you get to the Honda Resort and Casino. And Holbrook going to call another timeout. We've just got 0.5 seconds on the clock, but with a 1-point lead, these coaches are going to be absolute sure that they do not mess this up. Coach Perkins calling another timeout here after he sees the defense of the Ganado Hornets. And our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game tonight could go to a number of athletes, as we've had really some terrific play out of both of these squads. Madison Chappell is one of those. Elena Smith had 8 at intermission. She had 13 here towards the end of the game. Michelini Coleman for Ganado. Long down court pass, and that'll end the ball game. As the pass goes to Dakota Dick for the Holbrook Lady Roadrunners, and they are victorious here tonight, winning the championship over the Ganado Hornets by 1 point, 44-43. And unfortunately, we are out of time, so we will hold off on announcing our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game until later. We've got to get out of this broadcast because the boys championship game is coming up next here, live from Round Valley, the Round Ball Classic. We'll get that underway for you shortly here on iTalk 1067 and iTalk italk1067.com. The championship game here tonight will feature the Thatcher Eagles and the Alchesay Falcons. For the boys, it'll be the final. Once again, the Lady Roadrunners are the champions of this tournament here tonight. They'll get set to be awarded, looks like free T-shirts and all of the swag that comes with winning the championship here at the Round Valley Roundball Classic. As Chris Matthews gets set to deliver those over the Holbrook Lady Roadrunners and the second place team, the Ganado Hornets. Our congratulations to both of those schools who did a terrific job throughout the tournament. This is a grueling 3-day tournament, Bill, and they do just to get to this game is an accomplishment, but to win it, especially in the way that Greg Perkins and his Lady Roadrunners did, was fantastic.
He did an outstanding job, and you couldn't ask for a better game. I think Lady Hornets battled, they fell back right before half. They came back in, battled back, and then Holbrook with the push in second half has been outstanding. Solid play on both sides. It'll be fun to watch these two meet in the regular season again as they come back and play.
And we get the Lady Hornets lining up as they show off their second place plaque here tonight, and shortly they'll announce the Holbrook Lady Roadrunners will step away. And actually we'll conclude this broadcast back with the boys championship game when we return. This has been Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
This has been Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7, KNKI Pine Top, and iTalk1067.com. High school basketball is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Black Diamond Auto Glass, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, Deemer's Glass, Feeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, Octopus Car Wash, Native Grill and Wings, and Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. This broadcast has been a copyrighted production of iTalk 106.7 and Country Mountain Airwaves, a Kopnicki communication station. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or use of this broadcast without express written consent of iTalk 106.7 or Country Mountain Airwaves is strictly prohibited. For more information on this game and other games around the region, go to iTalk1067.com.